New updates from the Dogecoin developers. We will get to that in 1 second. Also, Elon Musk, Cybertruck, some big things happening there, and you will not believe where experts are saying Bitcoin could be going. Is it about to go to $1 million? Let's talk about that and figure this out. Also, China, they are now trying to compete with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They're trying to compete by making their own government cryptocurrency. That's not something that we like to see. That's not something that we want to see, but it could happen regardless of whether we want it to or not. Keep in mind though, it's China, it's the government. They're not exactly going to be good at making a cryptocurrency that can compete with Bitcoin because you have to look at it from a world scale perspective. Yes, it could be a somewhat of a problem for cryptocurrency as we know it, but I don't think China has the capability to create a world cryptocurrency because no one else in the world is going to use it. Welcome everyone to the live. Good morning, everyone. Wait a sec. Matt's doing his show in the morning. Where is Matt, and what did you do with him? We want the real Matt back. What happened to the real Matt? Is this the clone Matt? I'm the clone Matt, I think. I think I'm the clone Matt. But anyway, we have a great show today. Let's get right into it. Good morning. Got some excitement for you. Wake up on the Sunday morning. Who needs cartoons? You got Final Stand. You don't need cartoons. We got Dogecoin updates with the developers. We got a ton of awesome stuff to talk about. Make sure everyone's hitting that like button as well. Good morning. Good morning, Viet Dogenom. And welcome to the show. Yeah, I've been wanting to say that for a while now. Yeah, let's go and take a look. Let's jump right in. So this is Elon Musk is working on the upper models of Tesla, basically the nicer Tesla models. We saw the $39,000 price tag, and you look at Tesla, you think, how the heck can Tesla be doing $39,000 for a car that looks that cool? Of course, some of the nicer models with 500 miles range, 300 miles range, those are going to be a little bit more expensive, as we may have expected. That's just the way it is. So some big updates with Elon Musk and Tesla right there. Hopefully everything sounds good. How's it sound? The quality, you guys like it? The Matt, the myth, the legend, it's the clone me today. The real me would never do a show in the morning. It's obviously the clone me. So nice to meet you guys. I'm clone Matt, and I'm almost as good as Matt, but just not quite as good. So it's still gonna be a great show. It's still gonna be a great show. Just a little bit less good because it's not the real Matt, but still, we have some cool things to talk about. What can I say? Elon Musk, he came to my house. He said, "Hey Matt, is it okay if I make a clone of you?" I said, "Sure, of course." And then I said, "Is it okay if I also make a joke about this on the live?" And he said, "Yeah, sure," because that definitely really happened, and I wasn't making it up at all, for sure. Analyst who predicted $50,000 Bitcoin says key metric indicating March to $100,000. So now we're starting to see even more bullish reports on Bitcoin. Some analysts saying they expect it to hit $1 million. Keep in mind, even though that seems crazy and seems unrealistic, it is technically possible. $1 million Bitcoin would mean it would have to go up to a market cap that is approximately 20 times or so where it is now. So we'd have to see a $20 trillion or so market cap for Bitcoin alone. And that's a huge increase. I think it's way more realistic to see anywhere in the range of $400,000 to $500,000 range if Bitcoin does take off. I don't think there's any way we could ever see Bitcoin hit $1 million because by the time we will be at that point, cryptocurrency, people are going to start to realize Ethereum, Dogecoin, other cryptocurrencies have better use cases, are more fun. So I don't think Bitcoin's going to ever hit $1 million. In fact, I would say there's almost a 0% chance of that happening. But I do think it is possible for it to go up a lot. So just keep that in mind. We could see some big movement regardless. Let me read some of these comments here. Some good stuff going on there. Also, Slim Jim jumping on the Dogecoin train. Let's talk about that right here. Make sure everyone new coming in, hit that like button as well so we can get this out to more people. It's in the morning. People got to know. Wake up, rise and shine. The rooster's outside, cock-a-doodle doing, and you are cock-a-doodle making money on Final Stand, hopefully. Hopefully you're making some bank, bringing in those dollar bills. The ones, the twos, the tens, the 20s, all of them. The $2 bill is one of my favorite. Also, Dominic, thank you so much for that. That's awesome. You got the fist bump going on. Our favorite little green dude. We love him, don't we? We absolutely love him. So I've been trying to get in contact with Slim Jim. I wasn't expecting this. So I posted this meme. It's pretty good, right? Doge is the way. It is the way. Doge is the way. I can't say it as good as the actual Doge is the way person, but Doge is the way. It is. So this is what I said to Slim Jim. Slim Jim's been trying to capitalize a little bit from a business perspective on the Dogecoin movement, and we love to see that. More and more businesses should start doing this. Think about it. Free publicity. We'll talk about you on the show. We'll have people tweeting about you. If you want free publicity, I'm going to go buy Slim Jim probably at some point in the relatively near future. I don't normally eat Slim Jims, but Slim Jims are sounding kind of delicious right now. They're sounding kind of delicious. So anyway, I responded to them. I said, whoever is responsible for the marketing at Slim Jim is a genius. They deserve a raise in Dogecoin. Pay them in Dogecoin for that raise. But this is what I said. How many retweets too? Number one, get you to do a Dogecoin reference in a TV commercial. That would be pretty cool to see. If we can get some kind of Dogecoin reference, it's so easy. If you're a company, why wouldn't you do a Dogecoin reference? You can literally, for free, put something in there. And you do have to get permission, obviously. And I can help you get permission. I can help you. I can help you get in contact with some people at Dogecoin who can give you permission. So if your business, reach out to me. We'll get you permission. We can put Dogecoin in a commercial. Why wouldn't you do it? You literally get extra free publicity. You make people like you more. It's more fun. It gives your brand a happier, fun image. So do it. Why wouldn't you do it, Slim Jim? There's no reason not to. Every single brand. In the Super Bowl, if you're going to make a Super Bowl commercial, just have someone wearing a Dogecoin shirt in it at the very least. You can do that, and you should do it. I'm going to be pushing for it very, very hard on Twitter. So thank you to everyone following at MattWallace88 on Twitter. That's our community Twitter, where we're trying to push some of these messages, and it's actually working. We're making some things happen. I DM'd Slim Jim, and this was crazy. So, Mom, I made it. If you're watching, I made it. Look at this. I went to check out Slim Jim, and I saw Slim Jim, the actual Slim Jim account is following me. There we go. That's it. We made it. We did it. Okay, we can stop now. No more YouTube videos. We're done. We made it. It's over. There we go. That was the only goal. The whole point was we just wanted Slim Jim to follow us. But there we go. Slim Jim is following. Ooh, imagine this. The Sasquatch versus the Dogecoin dog. And then the Dogecoin dog is going to win, obviously. The Sasquatch can't take on that level of cuteness. Bark, bark, and then the Sasquatch will just fall straight over. You can't handle the Dogecoin. Mr. Sasquatch, nice try, but it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. And they're saying new goal, 69,420 followers by 420. Let's meet up. Okay, Slim Jim. Okay, we get it. You're cool now. We get it. But seriously, it's cool, though, to see them. They've been posting stuff about Dogecoin. They keep posting it, which is getting them more likes, more retweets. It's a smart move from a business perspective. It's smart. I'm talking about them. Other people are talking about them. And that's just awesome. But I DM'd them and said, how many likes to get that to be your profile picture? How many retweets? And so far, they haven't responded. But since they're following me, they should be able to see my DMs because I'm following them, they're following me. So my DMs should show up. I think they'll eventually see it. Maybe we can work on something. It did look like that big account, that big Dogecoin account with 247,000 followers, Dogecoin Rise or whatever it's called. They were tweeting hard about it. Almost looked like they had a sponsorship deal of some kind. I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Either way, regardless, it's good for Dogecoin. Either way, it is good for Dogecoin. Either way. But take a look at this. For those new just coming in, analysts are saying they think Bitcoin could hit 100,000. That would be great for Dogecoin and all their cryptocurrencies. If we can see Bitcoin do that, it's going to be a big, big catalyst all around, all across the board. Take a look at this. This is China. I was talking about it. China is looking for a digital yuan. A digital yuan. That's how you pronounce the China currency, right? A yuan, whatever it's called. China's plan for digital yuan imperils Bitcoin's biggest markets. So China, they're trying to make their own cryptocurrency to basically compete with Bitcoin. Imperils. Think about this. What would China do? The second China has their own cryptocurrency, boom, you got to use that if you're in China. Every other one is illegal, and you get sent directly to the gulags. The gulags. You don't want to go to the gulags. The gulags are very bad. There's no puppies in the gulags. There's no babies in the gulags. It's all slop. There's Bill Gates. Bill Gates is probably sitting there waiting for you in the gulags. We probably have Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos both there the second you go to the gulags. Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, they pop out, they say, haha, you made it. And then you scream, but you can't go anywhere because you're in the gulags, you're trapped. So that, China's going to send you to the gulags if you use Bitcoin. I don't know. I could see this being very bad for cryptocurrency in China. Keep in mind, China is not, they have 1 point something billion people. There's over 7 billion people in the world. So it's not necessarily the end all be all. They've already had some restrictions in some places. Just something to be keeping an eye on. China, don't ban it. Don't do it. Don't send us to the gulag, China. We don't want to go. But there we go. China basically saying some stuff like that. Yeah, I love these comments so much. If you're new to the channel, make sure to join the community. We have fun. We have fun. So there's the price of Dogecoin right here. After the NASCAR thing, we saw it go up. We saw it go up a tiny bit. Then it went down a little bit again. Then went up a little bit again. Keep in mind the floor. I went out and let me see. Look at this. Beautiful. I literally found pictures of floors to show you. That's how excited I am about the Dogecoin Floor being so. The Dogecoin Floor, it's at 5 cents. That's a good thing. I'm glad it's not falling even further, because that's definitely something that could have happened and probably would have happened if we didn't see all this good news coming out. If all of us in the community weren't liking these videos and retweeting stuff and tagging people and doing this and doing that and getting Slim Jim on board. And if we weren't doing all that stuff and getting the NASCAR. By the way, the NASCAR, unfortunately, he didn't get first place. In fact, he actually got more publicity by kind of messing up a little bit. I wasn't able to watch the race, unfortunately. I recorded it, so I'm going to watch it. But I was sleeping, so I wasn't able to watch the race. But I wanted to, but I was just so tired. I couldn't do it. I had to sleep. My first time sleeping in this month. There we go. I finally did it. People were saying you should sleep. You should sleep. So for the first time this month, the first time in my entire life for this month, I finally slept just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not really. Of course, I've been sleeping. Don't worry. But there we go. Just kidding. No, sleep is for the weak. You don't need sleep. There we go. There's a picture of the floor. Look at that. Some nice hardwood floor. Perhaps polished. You can knock on it. You can smell it. It has that nice pine aroma coming up. There we go. That's the Dogecoin Floor right there of 5 cents. Let's hope it holds, because for us to be able to launch into the stratosphere. You saw my video yesterday when I talked about how Dogecoin could potentially reach some crazy marks with the Elon Musk supercomputer. Keep in mind, yes, that's a long shot, right? And even if we just hit 50 cents, that's amazing. So we don't even need to hit that crazy mark. I'm just saying, perfect scenario, what's possible, and going absolutely to the stratosphere is possible. So there we go. There's that hardwood floor, a beautiful picture. I mean, in fact, I think this is worth 2 hardwood floor pictures. Let's go and pull up another one here. Ooh, so nice. Don't you just want to, delicious, delicious. That's how you describe hardwood floors. Delicious. You love it. So this is something that I thought was interesting. 5 stocks that turned 100 grand into $1 million, aka 5 stocks that turned 5 stocks that turned 100,000 into 3 million, aka 5 stocks that turned 33,000 into $1 million. So there we go. Some big moves happening. You can see as we scroll down, so these are the stocks. GameStop stock, if you'd invested $100,000 in GameStop stock, it would have turned into 3 million. 3 million. I guess let's use the $33,000 mark. It would turn into 1 million. Because who has $100,000 to invest in one stock? No one does. You invest, if you have $100,000, you're going to be investing that most likely in a wide variety of different things, cryptocurrency stocks. Who's going to be putting $100,000 into one stock? Very, very few people are actually doing that, unless you're at the point where you're already retired. Then maybe by then you've built up that. But before that, not many people you see putting $100,000 in. So we'll do 33,000. GameStop stock, you could turn 33,000 into $1 million. So that's pretty cool. Bit Digital, you could turn 33,000 into over $1 million. Into 3.55 million if it was 100,000. Bit Digital, that's a big one. Marathon Digital Holdings, 3.98 million. Riot Blockchain, 4.16 million. Now it's time to find more like this. I showed you a couple in my last video. Maybe I should talk about them again relatively soon here, but make sure by subscribing with notifications on. Whenever I see opportunities like this in the market, I've taken advantage of some of these. I've made a decent amount of money by investing in the right stocks. You can lose money too, but as long as you're being careful and being smart, you can make way more money than you lose, which is what we want to be seeing. So make sure notifications on is extremely important, because not only can I keep you updated on Dogecoin and all of that, but also I can keep you updated on stocks and maybe about to do some of this stuff where you see major gains. How in the world? That doesn't even make any sense. How are we almost at 1,000 people right now and it's literally 9 a.m. on a Sunday? Wait, what? Why? Everyone smash a like from LL Jones 4682. I love it. Hit that like button. I will say every time, Dogecoin. Oh, interesting. So we have a couple people saying Dogecoin isn't going to go to the moon. You're allowed to think that. Some people say it will. Some people say it isn't. Personally, I'm very optimistic about it because of the stats and the numbers. And I was optimistic about it since when it was under half a penny. You guys know I was the only YouTuber talking about it every single day on videos back all the way back then before it got any hardly attention at all. Cause your excitement. Thank you so much. Those are the haters. That's true. There are a lot of haters. And that's okay. You're allowed to be a hater. You can say Dogecoin is the worst cryptocurrency ever. You can say this floor picture, it looks like Jeff Bezos' face. It's not good. No offense to Jeff Bezos. I keep forgetting we're not supposed to do appearances here on the show. Not supposed to do appearances. But it looks like Jeff Bezos' ego maybe, or what's something Jeff Bezos' person. There we go. It looks like Jeff Bezos' personality. That's much better. So you can see NBA's Mark Cuban. You guys probably already saw this story. Most of you probably have, but that's still big though. Mark Cuban, with over $20,000 in sales, now becoming the largest Dogecoin merchant ever, I believe. I'm pretty sure, or at least for this year for sure. I'm pretty sure ever. That's a huge first step. You need stuff like this to happen. Also, we saw a committee. You may not know this. There's another big update. A committee of some of the top NBA owners, some of the billionaires. There's 4 or 5 of them in there. Mark Cuban's one of them, doing a blockchain group that I believe is going to be focused a lot on cryptocurrency and how they can integrate this into more of the NBA. Imagine the entire NBA starts doing this. That would be great to see because it would be a huge step forward for cryptocurrency. The government, you can't touch crypto. So it's a good thing because the government cannot run it unless they ban it. But then we would vote them out and then vote someone in who wouldn't ban it. So come on, government, come at us. We're ready. Give it your best shots. We're here. We're ready. Come at us. We're not afraid. Okay, we're a little bit afraid. Please don't do it. But we're not that afraid. We'll stop you. We'll vote you out. Dow Jones futures. Don't rush into new market rally attempts. Senate okays $1.9 trillion stimulus plan. So there's more money that's going to be coming in. And keep in mind, we always have to, every time we talk about stimulus, we need to talk about inflation too. Because a lot of people think that you get paid some stimulus money and you're actually getting paid stimulus money. Technically, yes, that's the case. But it also makes the entire value of the dollar go down every single time that money's just printed. Because we don't actually have the money for the stimulus checks as a country. The United States, if you live in another country, a lot of countries are in similar situations with lots of debt. But if you don't have the money to do it, then all you're doing is printing money that you don't have, which devalues the money, which may actually end up hurting more in the long run, but could be a huge catalyst for cryptocurrency as we start to see an alternative. Because the government, there is no one who controls cryptocurrency. Well, in some cases there are, but for the most part, cryptocurrency is its own decentralized thing. The government can't mess with it. What you gonna do? Nothing. Please don't ban it. Please don't. I honestly don't think they will, though. I don't think they will. Tesla invested in it. A lot of big companies are looking at it. So I don't think those big companies have so much power, which is a huge problem, to be honest. Companies shouldn't have that much power in the government, but they do. And so in this specific case, it's going to be good for cryptocurrency overall, because those companies probably wouldn't let it happen. A lot of people in the companies are invested in cryptocurrency as well. I think at this point, it may be too big to be blocked in most countries. Some of them, like China, they don't care. They just say, screw it. We're just going to block all of them. We're going to block all of them. Yeah, China, that's why so many people want to leave your country. Just be free. Be free. We want freedom, China. Freedom. Freedom is good. Here, take a look at this. So it says the White House is pondering a tax on stock trades. That ain't good. We don't want that. We don't want a tax on stock trades. That'll discourage people from investing. We don't want a tax on stock trades. We would like more freedom, please. One freedom. I would like one order of freedom with a side of fries and a milkshake, of course. Red, white, and blue. One red, white, and blue milkshake. But so basically, keep in mind, I'm not going after one specific party. We have seen both sides continue to do things like this that we don't like. We want more openness. We want less of this and more freedom. So this is both sides. We have to call the government officials. I'm coming for you. If you do something bad, if you try to ban cryptocurrency, if you try to add taxes on things that shouldn't be taxed, we will call you out. We're going to get you. We're going to get you verbally, of course. That's not, we're not saying anything bad. Verbally, we will call you out. We're going to get you in that way. We will get you. Both sides, they need to get better. And not just both sides, there's other sides as well on top of that. There's what, like 30 parties or something? All of them, they need to be better. And I'm talking about all around the world. There's all sorts of different types of parties. We want freedom. We want less restrictions on cryptocurrency, and we would like only fair taxes, not taxes where they don't deserve to be. They'll actually hurt the economy more. Be smart, be safe, be good. Also, someone just ordered a shirt. Cool. Or maybe a hat. Someone ordered from the Spread Shop service. We got some merch. It's pretty cool. You're welcome to check that out and see if you like anything there. So let's go and talk about the Dogecoin updates. The developers coming in big with some updates. Look at that. They also changed their profile banner on Twitter. Pretty cool profile banner, to be honest. They have a little dog drawing. They said, oh, and also we're thinking of, this is the big update. It's a huge update. It's massive, absolutely astronomical. This changes everything. $1 billion Bitcoin, we're going to now reach $69 billion Bitcoin just from this alone. That's how monumental it is. Of course, that's a joke. But take a look at this. This is funny. Oh, we're also thinking of renaming Mempool to Memepool. In case you thought we were getting too serious, and I respond underneath that. Now that's somewhere I would like to swim any day. I'll dive right into the meme pool. Dive into the deep end, go into the meme pool. Hopefully the water's nice and warm at exactly 69 degrees, just like we like it. 69-degree water with our Dogecoin masks. Just imagine all of us staying next to a pool and just diving into the 69-degree water. Perfect! You can't get better than that. And then the little dude comes along. Good water, much good. Paradise. That's paradise right there. That's amazing. We all want to live there. Who wouldn't want to go there? Let's go there tomorrow. Let's book a ticket. I'm booking a flight on Delta on Southwest. Book me up. I'm ready to go. And I'll eat my Slim Jims on the way there. I'll eat them. For people asking what's going on, this is the other actually kind of real update. So the other one obviously just being funny. It would be cool if they did that, but it's just being funny. For the people asking what's going on, we do announce when we have readily digestible updates. I mean, I could tell you I'm reevaluating how Dogecoin blockchain affects various parameters, but does that help? Yes, it does. And I commented under this. I think I said something like, I said, have you talked to Elon Musk yet about the Dojo supercomputer integration with Dogecoin? I know it's a ways away. It could be even years away. Hopefully it's not that long, but it could be years away. I know they're looking at that. Elon Musk tweeted himself, Dojo for Dogecoin. So I tweeted them, I said, Elon Musk is following the Dogecoin developers. So if they send him a DM, it'll show up directly in his inbox. Because they're following him, it won't show up in requested, it'll show up in his inbox. I told him that, I said, hey, have you talked to Elon Musk about figuring out Dojo for Dogecoin? Since he's following you, your DM would go straight to his inbox if you wanted to reach out to him. Also, yes, we appreciate the updates. So look, I've been saying for a long time now, the more influence we have as a community, the more cool things we're going to be able to do. Helping to add some of these factors in, we can actually literally change the world. We can change the world, just us and our community, and we're starting to do that. Make sure everyone, on that note, now's a good time for you to click like, because we can't have nearly the impact we want to have on the world with positive stuff unless we continue liking these videos and growing the community. So make sure you're participating in that, and make sure I'm participating in drinking water. Also, in case you're wondering, so the reason people are wondering, wait a sec, Matt's doing a show in the morning. Where's the real Matt? And the answer is, I'm his clone. Obviously, I'm Matt's clone. Elon Musk came and offered to clone, so I took him up on the offer. Okay, Omni Coverage says Trump is ending the central banking system as we speak. Biden is not president. Think Myanmar. Okay, well, that's an interesting comment. I don't want to talk about anything controversial here, so I'm not going to be getting into any of that stuff. And the reason why I don't talk about controversial stuff is because the truth is, as a community, we want to be staying away from controversy. We want to be focusing on all the positive stuff. Because Dogecoin isn't a political thing whatsoever, not even close. Dogecoin is something that's fun and all of us can participate. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, in the middle, upwards, downwards, on this side, on that side. We don't care. Everyone's welcome here. So if I start talking about things that are controversial, and if we start talking about them as a community, all that's going to do is alienate some other people in the community and make them feel like they're not a part of it. So we want everyone to know that they are a part of the community. We want everyone to know and feel welcome and safe and happy here, as they should, because they are. We all love each other, and we're all going to stick up for each other, and we all stand by each other, which is one of the reasons this community is so great. So that's why we want to stay away from the controversial stuff, but also at the same time, everyone's allowed to have literally whatever opinion they want. You can say anything you want. You can have any opinion you want here. This is an open, welcome place where we love freedom. We love everyone being able to say whatever the heck they want, and we go back against China when they try to ban stuff. So there we go. The only thing that's controversial on this channel is obviously Jeff Bezos, because we don't like him. We don't like him. Oh, I don't know. I wonder if I ever met Jeff Bezos. What if I actually liked him? That would be the most disturbing thing ever. That would be my whole entire life. What would I do? Imagine I met Jeff and I thought he was a cool dude. I would be shook. I would be absolutely shooketh to my core, to my very core. That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh, nice. To the moon. I saw that comment. To the moon. I haven't said that yet in this live. I should have said it already. Okay, also, if you guys haven't seen this yet, I'll talk more about this in the future. Yes, so some people saying, come on, Matt, you need to talk about the controversial stuff. What's wrong with you? Keep in mind, I'm the clone. The real Matt can talk about the controversial stuff, but think about how Matt would be so mad at me if I did that while he was gone. So just wait until the real Matt gets back and he can talk about all the controversial stuff. But I'm Matt, dude, do you know what Matt does to me? Oh my, it's so frustrating. Matt, he's been doing things. He's been locking me out of the house and stuff at night. Matt's been messing with me. I'm not a good clone apparently. I need to be doing better. So wait until when the real Matt gets back, then he can talk about all the controversial stuff. But anyway, an upgrade to reduce the supply of Ethereum gets a launch date. It's going to be relatively soon here. You can see July. So not too long that we have to wait. Ethereum, basically, they're kind of saying to the miners, you guys have been riding the gravy train for long enough. We're taking some of that gravy back and giving it, and overall, it does help Ethereum. If you're a miner, you probably don't like this too much, but overall, it's going to make Ethereum a better cryptocurrency. That's one of the reasons I currently have approximately $10,000 in Ethereum, and I may put a little bit more in. The only reason I haven't put more in is because I keep seeing other cryptocurrencies that I like a lot. The cryptocurrency of the week, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check that. If you're part of the Patreon community, you have already seen it probably, but definitely check that out. There's a link right down there in the description of this video if you have not seen it yet. But Gibby says, Gibby, I love your role on iCarly. Just kidding. But Gibby says, dang, I'm sorry, man. You probably get that way too much already. You're probably like, dang it, here too. I thought this was the one place I could come and not get that. But anyway, I actually do think Gibby Cordaway is a pretty dang cool name. And Gibby says, rich, poor does not discriminate. Thanks, Matt. That's true. It doesn't matter if you're rich, if you're poor, as long as you're not Bill Gates or Michael Burry or Jeff Bezos, then we're good. Those are the only three people we discriminate against. Because they deserve it. We roast them when they do something good. If Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, when they do something good, then we will give them compliments for that. So we roast them when they deserve it, but they just keep deserving it over and over and over again. What are we supposed to do? They keep deserving it. Some of these comments are great. I love just reading these. I wish I could be a viewer sometimes and just read the comments for the whole show. Doesn't feel like Doge is going to stay below cents. Bobby Jr. says he doesn't think Doge is going to stay below 10 cents. The projection from Yahoo Finance, they believe it will go past 10 cents by the end of the next few months. I believe or it was either the end of the next few months or the end of the next few years. And they think it'll keep going even higher above that point. So Yahoo Finance, other experts, and of course, I'm probably doing more research and I probably know more about Dogecoin than most of those people who are supposed to be the experts. We probably know more in this community because we have all the updates. I literally spend all my time on Dogecoin because I love it so much, and on other cryptocurrencies. So I'm saying up to date probably more than the experts, and we all are in this community. I'm sure a lot of people are thinking the same thing. Like, come on, who are the experts? What do you mean? We're the experts now. Dogecoin doesn't need experts because we already got us. Who needs experts? All right, well, so anyway, that is the live for today. I think I had a couple more things I want to talk about. Let me see if I can find them. Oh yeah, here's a picture, the much spin mini backwards for the Dogecoin car. Not exactly the best race-wise, but did get from some free publicity just by doing some other stuff. So still some good stuff going on there. Also, a $3.5 billion purchase triggered a crazy $30,000 thing. CoinDesk talking about what if Apple decides to invest in crypto. So that could be big. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand. And I will see you in the next video. Let me go ahead. That's right. So with a new setup, I actually got to click the button. Dang it. That makes it harder. But there we go. All right. See you in the next one.